Earthstone solid surface work surfaces. I'm going to cut the corner radius onto here. I've already set up the jig and trimmed it off using a router, a suitable bit. You've got to get this very careful, make sure you align the right side of the bit. It's very important to make sure that you get the exact distance between the edge of the router blade and the follower, and set that up on the edge of the worktop accurately, so that you get the same even cut all the way around the edge. And the pre-curved edging is offered up and marked to be cut. You can cut this with an ordinary hacksaw, but it's quite hard stuff, and sometimes it might be easier just to cut it with the router if you're confident enough. So get the edgings all cut to the right size and the right shape, fitted, dry fitted temporarily, and then take it all apart. Okay, you've got to work pretty quick with the resin because it goes off really fast. Just make sure you put plenty on. You can always sand it back later. Any excess. Okay, after about 30 to 40 minutes the resin should have gone hard. You can just check it. Yeah. So took the clamps off, left the tape on for a minute, stuck the other piece, clamped it down, and just wait for that to harden now, and we go back to sand. Okay, I'm starting the sanding process now. This is one of the butt joints, but because the resin is so thin and fluid like, it kind of drops in between, so you end up with a gap. So you need to start off with a coarse grade of sandpaper and then over the joint, and then slowly work it out with a slightly finer and finer and finer grade until you get right up to the buffer on the top. The one I did earlier is for down this end of the worktop, and as you can see, well, yeah, you can't see it really. In fact, you can't just see where it is there. So that's after the initial sanding with a P60 grade paper. It takes forever and a day to sand it back if you don't use something as coarse as that, and then I give it a really good wipe down with a damp cloth to remove all the residue. Give it a dry off, and you'll see that then it starts to come up where you can see where you've sanded, and you can start to work through an 80, a 120, a 150, a 180 and a 240 grade. Okay, coming back to the first piece that we did, I've now got the first couple of grades of sandpaper round, sanded it all down, profiled it, made a little round edging as well, and it's starting to take shape now. It's looking pretty good. You can hardly see the join. I'm going to give it a wipe down.